So for example 7, we are given the following information. We're given some integral answers. We're given the integral from 1 to 3 of x squared dx is 26 thirds. We would not be able to figure that out on our own. If we were to graph it and look at the shape, it would have a curved top, which is an irregular shape. So they give us that information, the area of that shape. This one and this one we could figure out, but they were nice enough to do it for us. They said the integral from 1 to 3 of x dx is 4, and the integral from 1 to 3 of blank, which is an invisible 1, dx would be 2. So using all that information, we are going to answer this question, and this question has parts of this, but has some extra. So what we're going to do is talk about algebraic properties of integrals and how we can use those and this to find the answer. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to distribute the s and distribute the dx. So I'm going to break this into 3 separate problems. I don't have to do them all at once. I can do this one and this one and this one separate. So they're all 1 to 3. And this one would be negative x squared, but you can take the negative or the -1 coefficient and write it out in front. You only have to leave the x in the integral. You can factor out or slide out that coefficient. Plus this, we would have the x in here. Oops, I forgot dx. We'd have the x in here, and the 4 you could put out in front. And then here, there's only a coefficient, so we could put the -3 out in front, leave the 1 or the nothing there, and just put dx. So the reason that we want to do that is we're trying to make these look as similar to our given information as possible. So if you look, integral from 1 to 3 of x squared dx, we know that answer. So we can sub out this entire integral for 26 thirds. And then we just have this -1 left over. Plus, this entire integral is here, and so this equals 4. So we've got this 4 on the outside, and then we've got what this equals, which is 4. Then we've got plus a -3, and then this is the same as this, so we can sub out that and put in a 2. So this would be -26 thirds plus 16 minus 6. That together would be 10. So that would be 30 thirds. So I'd have 30 thirds minus 26 thirds, which would be 4 thirds.